Hi lovelies, welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to review my investing challenge. If you're new here, I'd appreciate if you take a second, think about subscribing and then push that button down below. My channel is about my personal journey. It is about my budgets. It's about looking at how am I spending my money during the week. It's looking at my debt. How am I doing paying things down? It's also about savings challenges and cash envelope stuffing. I also talk about investing. I do both dividends and a little bit of bounces, none of which I'm willing to talk about right now because they're all in the wrong direction due to the crazy market we're in. But those are things that I cover on my channel. If any of that sounds of interest to you, please take a second and hit that subscribe button down below. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. I appreciate it so much. And everybody, I would really appreciate if you would hit that thumbs up button for me. I'm trying really hard to get in the mix. I'm trying to share what I'm doing, and I'd really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. So I started dividend investing in August of 2021, so not quite a year ago, but getting really close. And in December, I came to realize that I really wasn't growing anything. It all was just stagnant. The only thing that was growing is the one position that I was working on growing intentionally. So that's when I decided it was time to do something to grow each position, even if it was just a little bit at a time. And that is my investing challenge. My goal is to invest $5 every other month into all of my savings challenges, but to do it at least 5 at a time. So I put $25 from one of my checks into my brokerage, and then I go in and I tell it spend $5. There are different types of orders you can make, and I do it so it is a dollar amount. And I say $5, I tell it what stock to buy. It takes care of all of that, auto calculates everything, and everything is a fractional price or a fractional share of what I get. But that's okay because each of my positions is growing intentionally, and it may be little and it is fractional, but it's growing, and so are my dividends because of it. So I'm actually going to jump way back. I've done really good. So we are finishing off the month of June. I should have posted this last week, so sorry, got sidetracked. Anyways, life happened and I didn't. So the end of last week was the end of June, and I actually got everything in just in time, yay, to continue on this journey. So the first position that I grew was ORCC, Owl Rock, and I was able to get 0.41 shares for a total of $4.99. Now again, like I said, I tell my brokerage I want a $5 order. It goes in, and based off of the current price, it determines whether it's $5, $4.99, $4.98. I think I've had something down to $4.96, but it auto calculates exactly how much I can get for that $4.99. So I noticed that they're all $4.99. And I also noticed that I got more than I did the last 2 times. That tells me the stock is down. Well, if you've been paying attention any to the market recently, you know we are in a bear market. Everything is going down, and that's okay. It's not going to stop me from buying. As a matter of fact, as of yesterday, my dividend portfolio was down almost $500, and I'm okay with that. I am not selling anything. Instead, I'm doing the opposite. I'm trying to buy and grow this account. So that's the first one I was able to get. Yay! Up next is OXSQ. Now, I have made a choice not to add any additional shares. I started the year off growing this position intentionally. I started the year off with 81 shares. I currently have 129 shares, so I am done growing this as of right now. Instead, what's happening is it is dripping. DRIP stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan, and my brokerage automatically reinvests my dividends back into my position, so it does continue to grow, though I do nothing for it. Up next is PFLT. Now PFLT I was able to get. I spent all $5 and was able to get 0.44 shares. Now PFLT, you'll notice that something's a little awry here. Well, that's because in March and April, I actually changed up my plan just a little bit. That was about the time that everything began to happen overseas. And because of that, some of the stocks were up, some were down. So I kind of changed up who got their $5. And although it it's not every other month. It essentially is one this pair, one this pair, and one this pair. So I'm all good. I'm still following and still inside of my idea goal. Again, I look and I see that for that $5, I got 0.44. Again, knowing the market is down, yes, I definitely got more shares than I did in previous months. Up next, PNNT, I was also able to get. Again, I spent all $5 of it. Yay! I love when that happens. And I was able to get 0.819 shares. Now, PNT is one of my ones that is much less expensive than my other ones, so $5 really did almost get me one whole share, which is kind of exciting. And I noticed then, again, those $5, keeping with the trend, the market's down, means I'm going to get more for my $5. Moving in the right direction. Up next is PSEC. PSEC, I spent $5. Yay! Last time it was only $4.99, and this time I got $0.727. Yay! Again, more than what I've gotten previous times, but that's okay. My intent is to average in, bring down some of my averages, which are pretty high, because when I got in August, I didn't realize things were high at that time. So trying to average some of this down, which is really stinking excited for me, and PSEC is one of those that I'm doing that with. Up next is AT&T. I was able to get only $4.99 this time, but that seems to be a trend with them and where their prices are, and I got 0.239 shares. All right, again, a little bit more than what I got last time based off of prices, and definitely trying to average down. When they did the split, what I had bought into was really high, and when they split, all of a sudden everything was at a much lower rate. So trying to increase it at the same time, not certain where AT&T is going. So this $5 at a time is really helping bring down my average. And the last one that I was able to purchase $5 of was ExxonMobil. Yay! I did really good when I got into ExxonMobil. It was like $50 a share. So stinking excited. And then, yeah, now it's creeping on 80, 90. It's been 100. It just depends on what's going on the day. So my $5, which really was only $4.92, didn't get me a whole lot of a share, but that's because ExxonMobil got really expensive on me. So I got 0.057 shares. Actually, that's about the same here, and actually less than there. And again, that's because I know ExxonMobil is higher than where I got in. So unfortunately, I'm averaging up, not averaging down, which I would much more prefer. But that's okay, because I'm still growing this position. I don't have a whole lot of ExxonMobil. As a matter of fact, I started the month of July with 2 shares, 2.3 shares, and that includes this right here. So that's all right. Still trying to grow and build each of my positions. And really, that's it for me. If you have any questions, please take a second, hit them down, or put it down in the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer anything that I can. Can't answer everything, but if I can answer it, I would love to. And I would love if you'd hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.